I'm sitting here and I hear the Messiah make statements like, and these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name, they shall cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. And later on in the verse, he said, they're going to lay hands on the sick and see them recover. Well, that was a swift kick in my gut because I said, I believe, but these signs ain't following me if I'm truthful with myself. They're not following me. And then when I hear the Messiah, all he did was walk around and cast out demons. He would heal people. And then he said that these things, these works, greater works you would do, because he's going back to the Father, is what he said. And I had to be honest with myself. I said, wait a minute, these churches that I'm in, this is not taking place. And I would teach my wife, show her in the book, but this was one thing where I hit a wall. And I said, there has to be more. And this was when I really began to cry out to the Father. And then me and Kabir spoke, and he sent me this. And when I heard Pastor Dowell's video, I was pissed off. Because I said, man, who in the world is this man? I said, this country pastor. I said, why is he talking to me like this? This was a 6-minute video. And I had it full well set in my mind. I said, I'm going to prove this man wrong with this book. And a literal 30-minute video, no, a 6-minute video, took me almost 2 weeks. And I couldn't prove anything wrong. And then when I see that now, here's Jason, at the end of the day, here's the tall tale sign of all of this thing, is the power of Yah is right here. It's right here. I have seen not only people healed, but my own son. That was something else where my wife was like, whoa, wait a minute. This has to be real. My middle son was diagnosed with autism. They tried to get me to put him on every type of medicine. They tried to get me to, changing his diet, and there's nothing wrong with changing the diet, but doing all of these things. And my son was nonverbal. He used to just scream and holler because he was in constant pain. His stomach was hard. And we didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, I went to Green Bay. And I met another pastor in this ministry, Pastor Corey. And Pastor Corey laid hands on my son. And my son began to speak.
Right there.
My son started speaking. My son started talking. There's no swelling in his belly. No more. There's none of this. And anybody who lives on community with us and knows my son personally, they know one thing about him. He loves the Father. He loves to worship. He reads, he writes, he's well ahead in his grades. There's no, sometimes they're like, well, he still does this or that. It's none of that. He's a normal son. He's a normal child. This is what really attracted me because I said, you can't deny that. When you see somebody blind see, you can't deny that.